steep and slick. Whoa. Pretty cascade the whole way. That was beautiful.
Get nice out now.
It is, yeah, the weather's about to clear up, I think, and we might have some views today. Right now we're heading up to a place called Crag Camp, and it's a really cool high alpine hut that's part of the Randolph Mountain Club trail network and hut system. When you get up there, you're just above tree line, and you get a really amazing kind of spectacular view of one of my favorite parts of the Presidentials, and that's King Ravine. But the Presidentials they're different. They command a lot of respect. The weather is changing constantly, and the terrain is really rugged. I mean, the White Mountains are known as being some of the most rugged mountains in the world. So, all right, we're gonna keep moving up here. I hear a water body, so we might have some cool stuff to see here in a second. I know, going along this cold creek is, yeah, Cold Water Creek. Yeah, beautiful. Me too, it has a nice sound. One of my favorite sounds in nature right there. That and the birds, man.
It's like really hard, like a tree almost. That's cool.
Yeah,
Come in.
Cool.
Coming out of the ground.
Yeah, that's a spring. That's definitely a natural spring coming right out of the ground. Is that cool?
Reasons why it's so nice to go to New England, there's just always water. And I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Like you can drink that. That's coming right from the ground.
Yeah, I just slurp some.
Yep.
It's delicious. All right, we got a decision to make. I think you want to go stay this way. And for Brack. This is a neat little ecosystem right here. We got like the little creek there, little spring-fed creek here. The sun's popping out. It's awesome. Which way are you going? That way? Yeah. They're slick, so be careful. It just rained, so it's pretty slippery here. We got good shoes too. Yeah. That's cool. It's rare to see it in like that state where it's like half still a mushroom, but it's decomposing and breaking down and going back into the earth to nourish the forest. I always love seeing that stuff in like a different state of existence. Mushrooms are like really good for that because they kind of come up quick and they die quick, and then they give back just like all of us should to nature. It's a whole community. Look at them all. I love mushrooms, they're so cool.
tube.
Should have brought our tube. Yeah, we'll tube right down it. Awesome. That's really cool. It is like a chute. Very cool. Beautiful.
Interview after that display of athleticism. I just don't want to send it down that.
Yeah, I mean, falling without.
I like to keep my center of gravity low, like my little dog. I noticed he thrives doing that. You actually made that look like it was a sidewalk.
That is awesome, man. What a beautiful cascade that is. It's so pretty. It's all foamy and oh man. See, stuff like that, I get just as much of a charge out of as a big grand view. You know what I mean?
It's getting a little chillier the higher we go up.
Yeah, we are getting a little bit higher. All right, so where are we at? Crag Camp, 0.8 miles, right on. And then summit of Mount Adams. And you can also go Lowe's Path this way, but we're gonna continue on this way because it goes along this incredible cascade that I hope we get even more views of. This is really pretty. I've never done this trail. Oh, wow.
Cool. That's neat.
Wow.
Oh, God bless it.
Oh, here's where it gets steeper.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
But still, that was pretty mellow all the way up
I know.
to this point.
That's what you get right before you, about a mile before you get to where you're going.
Yeah, usually in the White Mountains, it kind of lures you in at the last, like, usually like mile, half mile, it just boom, just punches right up, which I think is really cool. And the terrain is very unforgiving and unapologetic to what your fitness and what your preparation is. So yeah, you got to be fairly ready to put in a solid effort, like Nikki is right now, in this really neat kind of chasm looking trail we're in right now.
Yeah.
Neat aesthetic.
I love the waterfall. We pretty much followed this like the whole time.
Yeah.
It was neat.
Yeah, that's true. Love the sound. So relaxing.
I'm living in there.
Yeah, something's hiding out. No, look, Nikki.
What, is it water?
That's a spring.
Yeah.
You can see the water flowing in. I wonder if I can get that with the camera. Here, let's try it.
Some hand's gonna come out and just grab that right out of your hand.
You guys are going down into the spring. Ready? See if it works. I don't know what that looked like. Oh, you're wet. This section of trail is incredible. The green is, it's almost like too much for your eyes. Wow, this is really, really neat. I like this trail a lot.
Yeah. Cool.
It's one of the less popular ones going up this way, but I really don't know why. Sections of forest like this with all the moss and the mushrooms and just everything so like vibrant and lush and just healthy, they really do just like fuel my being. It's hard to put into words. I guess it's hard to verbalize what the heart is trying to say, but it's incredible. Like, this is the planet we live on, and I'm still in disbelief that I'm part of it a lot of times. And being out in the woods like this always makes me feel that way. It's almost like you just ponder how something could be so beautiful, but somehow this planet stood out by itself in the universe and just has everything. I get a little mushy sometimes when I'm in nature. Nikki laughs at me. She's not here, she's further up ahead. So I'm being mushy.
Oh my god, I think we're getting there.
Yeah. Right now you'd be looking down into a humongous ravine through the trees, but we're still in the clouds. But there is blue sky right here, so it's gonna clear out eventually here. Wow, this is beautiful. The little sign for Crag Camp telling us it's coming up. Usually it's like a quarter mile or so when you see those signs. I hope you guys can see this on the camera, but there's like this web of sunlight coming through the trees right now that it feels absolutely magical. It's so cool. Wow. I've never seen it like that before. And it's just continuous all the way. That is awesome. Holy cow, that's beautiful. See anything, or is it still too cloudy? Oh, cool. A little bit of an inversion. Awesome. First pop of a view. Let's start right here. It's right there. It's straight down. You can see all this mist. This is so cool looking. I love it when the mountains have a little bit of something going on in the ravines. Wow. Amazing. All right, let's get back off this little spur and back up onto the trail. That was cool. Hopefully that shows up in the camera. Those cloudy kind of things are hard on the camera to really see the depth and the size, but working our way up here. Almost to the camp. What's that? It's an animal. That view is pretty neat. Yeah. Because you're just above some of the clouds. You feeling like crap?
I might puke.
Oh, well, I can shut the camera off for that. There you go, Nikki. I see the corner of the cabin.
I didn't even see it because I was looking down thinking, I think I'm gonna puke again.
Sorry, I don't feel good.
Okay.
We can turn around whenever.
I was kind of thinking that spinach I put in my smoothie was a little questionable.
Oh boy. Well, we're just coming up to the cabin, and I think we actually have a view today. So I think the weather's cooperating. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yes.
I knew I was gonna regret saying how easy it was. That was not easy, that last 0.8.
Never is in the whites.
Yeah. Is that a trail that goes across that ridge?
Yeah, I believe that's Hawker Ridge
That's cool.
Trail. It's been a while since I've been on this side, but I think that's Hawker Ridge, what you were pointing at. People go, look at this little toad. How did you get way up here, man? Go, go, go. I love walking around these huts. RMC huts are really nice. They're just as good as EMCs, if not nicer, and they're definitely more affordable. Pretty awesome. The camera does no justice to something like this. I always make it a habit before I head back down from either a summit or just a cool spot like this to just like take a moment and like let it soak in as to like where I am in the world, and you know, like kind of what you get to do on this planet. I think a lot of times we take it for granted, and so I like to take that like moment to pause and just like let the gratitude sink in, let the appreciation sink in, let the awe sink in and absorb that and try to take that back down, you know, with me to the rest of my day and apply that to the rest of my life. Just letting it soak in. The clouds are kind of climbing up the updrafts right now.